Just baseball, it's frustrating, but at the end of the day, I didn't execute and didn't do, my job out there to keep my team in position to win. So, yeah, really frustrating. But like I said, I need to make better pitches and have better command throughout the night.
You came out of the pen on Tuesday. You have not pitched since then. Just how out of rhythm, how out of your routine did you feel?
No, I was fine. There's no excuses, I have to be better out there at the end of the day, regardless of rhythm or when I last threw. I have to do a better job of keeping my team in the game. That's pretty much all it comes down to.
What was it about the execution that wasn't quite there tonight?
Just feel like I was inconsistent with my mechanics, and kind of the shapes of my pitches was varying from pitch to pitch. So, just didn't do what I needed to do to keep the team in.
How hard is that when you find out kind of last minute, short notice that you're starting the next day?
Has nothing to do with that, To be honest, I was good. I was ready. I was in a position to go out there. I just didn't execute at the end of the day.
Marcus, were you looking forward for the opportunity to have a chance to have this team clinch and you be out there on the mound?
I mean, yeah, I think that would have been awesome. But we still have a good chance to do that over these next few days. So this team does an incredible job at turning the book. We don't show up the next day with any resentment towards yesterday. And I think we're going to come out tomorrow and have a good game.
Yeah, I thought the stuff was okay. Even like talking to Wellesley after the first and second inning, it's like he's actually stuff is good and making some pitches again. They put the ball in play against them, so, but they were finding holes, throughout. And you look up and they got 7 hits. We're able to limit some of it, get out of some jams there. Even on the ball that fell out there and left with down the line, we were able to get an out on that play, even though it netted them a couple runs. So, just overall, maybe not totally sharp and maybe a little fatigued there towards the end, but, they found some holes, a couple plays, didn't bounce our way.
His recent save aside, he had a really strong first half. He's had a tougher time in the second half. Have you seen any through line through his second half performance?
I feel like it's close. I feel like, he went through that stretch there where he's, getting himself into trouble off the plate, probably creating some traffic for himself. Feel like he's rebounded and had some good outings for us. Thought he threw the ball well in Seattle in picking up the save. And again, tonight might, going on one day's notice, and having not been out there and because he is a starter, having not been out there for whatever it's been, 8-9 days, whatever now, that may have affected him a little bit, but I didn't think he was far off from what he normally is. And just talking to Austin, during the game, thought stuff was good.
Yeah, just no quitting the team there all the way to the end. Great at bat after great at bat. Just try not to do too much. Just put the ball in play. Kind of pass it to the next guy. So, I never feel like we're ever out of a game, no matter the score.
You look at this one early in that first inning in particular. Jason Dominguez kind of still coming into his own, learning how to play left field on the fire at the major league level. Just what did you see on that play in the first that he wasn't able to come down with?
Yeah, it's a tough one going to the line like that. Ball came back on him. Tough situation. I know he knows he should have made that play, but got to learn from it, be better, and get him tomorrow.
Aaron, for as well as you guys have played to get it down, the magic number to 1, how does it feel tougher just to get that last one when you get to the brink like that?
They're all tough. We're playing a great team that's battled with us all year long. So it's never going to be easy. No matter if the magic number is down to 1 or if it's 5, whatever. So we're going to keep battling, do our thing, and take care of business tomorrow.
Do you like the fact that you guys go out there tomorrow with Garrett Cole on the mound?
Anytime 45 is on the mound, I like our chances. He's been throwing the ball well, just in time for the playoffs. So looking forward to having him out there.
Why does this team always seem to have a short memory coming off a loss and going forward?
I think that's what's put us in this position that we're in now, in first place in our division and, a chance to clinch our division. Guys, doesn't matter if we lose by 1 or, lose by 6 or 7. Guys are able to kind of flip the page and get ready for the next day because we know how important that next game is. So we're going to try to do the same thing tonight, turn the page, and get ready for tomorrow.